Hello everyone. So ever noticed the different bits or the different RWX which you can see before a file or a directory, what that symbolizes? Let's discuss that in detail and what are the effects. So whenever you display a file or directory through ls-l or start command or anything, it's not just for display purpose. Every file or directory is created with a particular permission set. So which control the behavior, how one can access them or manipulate with them. So typically you would notice these 10 bits. There's additional 11 as well, but we'll not discuss in this lesson actually. So the very first bit will display you what type of device it is. It's a file, it's a directory, or a specific type of a link or any special device file. So that's a different thing. Apart from that, each bit has its own meaning. So you will find these triplet of RWX or a dash in place of them. So first 3 bits will display you, or the number 2, 3, 4 number bit will display you a owner rights. In a similar manner, the next 3 will display you a group rights, and the last one for rest other. This is just what bit is controlling which right. What are the effects? We need to understand them. So if we find a read bit open or allowed for a particular file or directory, what means that? If a read bit is set for a file, that simply means you can open and read the content of a file. For a directory, that simply means you can list the content of the directory. Now, it goes with a W bit. So if the W bit, if it's set for a file, that means you can modify the content of the file. But for a particular directory, you can create, remove, or perform any other file-related operations on a particular file inside the directory, obviously. Now for the X bit or the execute bit, you can also tell it like a search bit. So what it will do, it's usually not set, but if it's set for a file, that means that file can act like an executable command, a binary. It can be run like a script and it can display or perform some specific functions rather than only for reading purpose. Now, if it's set for a directory, it will let you enter inside the directory. So it's a bit tricky thing for a directory point, but you need to understand that if execute bit is not set for a particular directory, and if you're trying to list the directory, you might not get the proper result because this is the only bit which would let you enter inside the directory to perform the other operations. So that are the meaning of the different bits and their impact on a file or directory. That's how the control is being provided. So hopefully it's knowledgeable for you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.